And we are live, I believe. This is chapter 5. Oh, I can hear myself already. I'll turn that down. Yes, welcome to Truck Driver The American Dream, chapter 5, I believe. It has been a week since we last played this game. I believe the last time we were doing this in chapter 4, haven't we left Clint and we're working for ourselves? Am I right? Or is that the end of chapter 3 into chapter 4? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Let's just go on with it, see what happens in chapter 5. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, that's right. We left Clint.
Where are you?
What's up?
We'll let this play
I'm
out.
meeting at Rosalia.
Okay, listen, I've got an order. An urgent one.
I've got you. Go on.
Man, you're awesome. It's about TVs from the dock.
Blue
Transvestites?
Creek?
Yes, I tried some other truckers, but you're the closest.
The dock? Why from there?
Don't ask. I have no idea. There's some sort of Chinese knockoffs. The client called and said it was urgent. They're paying extra, so you'll get a bonus.
Where do I take them?
The mall in Valencia. It is important that you make it to the unloading point before 10 o'clock.
Oh, have we got some kind of time limit then? Is there a
Okay,
time limit on this?
Keep me posted if any issues come up, Nathan.
10-4.
10-4. Okay, yes, so last time, it's all coming back to me now, that's right. We had that glitch where we started off with our original truck, and then we went to get it fixed, and as we pulled into the garage, came back out of the garage, we were actually in this truck. That's right, that's what happened. I actually forgot about that. So, yeah, this is our second mission then without Clint. Obviously, we're going to go pick up some TVs, by the looks of it, some Chinese knockoffs, and we're going to take a look. We'll look at the, if I can remember what button's what here. That's not the right button. Jeez Louise, it's been only a week. Resume. I don't think it's this button. No, it's a screenshot. Okay, so it is this button. I was using that button, you see. Okay, so we don't actually have that far to go. Starting here, we're going to go over to Blue Creek Harbour and then pick up some TVs. And then I guess we'll look at the... Oh, there's Liverpool. That's a bit far out. We'll look at the map again to see where our final destination is going to be. But yeah, so we're heading up to Blue Creek Manor here. I think our petrol's okay. Everything's all good. So turn off the park and brake, and we'll go and be on our way. Right, what shape are we actually? Are we going this way? Yeah, and then... Okay, so we're going down here, and then we're going to take a left. Okay, so according to the map, if I remember correctly, it should be basically a straight run down here to the dock, where I believe we're picking up the Chinese knockoff TVs. Lovely countryside. So yeah, so I've noticed on my channel that this game is actually doing quite well. Well for me. I think the chapter 1's had about 400 views on it, which for me isn't that bad. So I will definitely continue this to the very end. It is a fun game. There's a lot of chapters. If you go through I'll go through the chapter list maybe later on to show you once I'm finished this one, but there must be about 30 plus chapters in this. So we'll be with this for a while yet. But I'm also playing House Builder on the PC and TT obviously on the PS5. And there'll be a lot more other games coming too. It's just setting this thing up to be able to stream and everything. So the reason why I stream live on the Xbox on Twitch is because that's the way the Xbox Series X is set up. It's set up that you can't stream on YouTube straight from the console. It can only be on Twitch, and you can't record anything more than, I think, what, a minute and a half, a minute. So it's easier for me to do this live on Twitch and then export it over to YouTube, instead of trying to fussle with a capture card and doing all this and that just to get the same footage. I may as well do it here live on Twitch and then export it over to YouTube. Why have you stopped? Again, the AI just has some problems. Export it over to YouTube and go from there. Now the PS5 is slightly different. The PS5, I'm doing the same thing. I'm filming a parking brake. I am doing it live, but I do have the option on the PS5 of doing it live straight to YouTube. But to try and keep everything structured and uniform, let me turn on my lights. It's getting quite dark. Why is he reversing back? That mad kamikaze bastard. The reason why I do that is to keep it uniform. So I stream even on PS5 on Twitch and then export it over. Now, what is different is that when I do it on the PC, I'm able to actually capture it using OBS. So to have no reason to do it live. And that I think will create better videos, because when you're doing this live, it is fun, but you're also getting all the boring bits. Like, I'll be doing stuff that's not any good, it's boring. And by using the PC, I won't have to worry about that, because I can cut all that out. And also, a lot of Steam games, as you can imagine, are just a bit more interesting. I've got loads of simulator games and stuff like that I want to try out. So yeah, it's fun times ahead, and I'm just getting used to it. And then I do have a capture card, so I can capture PS3, Xbox, PS2, all that kind of stuff. I can capture it, so it will come to the channel. But right now we're just growing it out. We're just trying to make it bigger. But as you can see, we've arrived at our destination. So where is our? There's our container there. So as per usual, I will go into third-person viewpoint to get the container loaded up. Not too fast, obviously. Wait for that to go green. Which I've kind of messed up. That wasn't good. Right, let's try this again. Get these TVs hooked on. While I hit the trailer on. Okay, so there's the trailer hitched on. So we will look at our map. So we have to go past Forestville, where we started out from. Coanda. Little valley, little creek into Valencia. So that's a hell of a trek we're going to be doing. I think we may have to stop for petrol, or diesel, sorry, diesel. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for now, let's get trucking. So we're going back the way we came. Again, here we have traffic sitting still at a green light, and then taking its sweet time to take off. Now, as soon as I go to overtake, this time we'll start accelerating. Yeah, look, it's matching my speed, and I just can't get past it because he's taken off. So I have to go back in. Oh, I've messed this up. Oh, disastrous almost. Oh, okay, we'll stay steady. But like, as you can see, that's the main problem with this game. This game is fun. This game is good. Oh, call.
Hi, Linda.
Honey, hi. How are you?
Fine. You?
Great. I'm glad you were home last night.
Me too. Getting sick and tired of all these motels.
And I was getting sick and tired of going to bed alone.
I know. I'm sorry. But it comes with the job.
Yeah, I know. Life on 18 wheels.
Well, yeah.
Look, I'm not calling to bicker. I wanted to invite you to the movies tonight. And since I'm so nice, I'll even let you choose. We can grab a bite to eat somewhere after. I'll break my diet, but oh well. It's date night.
Tonight. I can't. I have plans with Ranbir.
With Ranbir. You didn't mention it last night.
It slipped my mind.
So, where are you two going?
Stop for a couple of drinks.
Where?
To Nomad.
Just the two of you?
Yes, Linda. Just the two of us.
There'll probably be women there too.
Yeah, sure. It'll be full of hot chicks just waiting for us.
Very funny. Ha ha ha.
Your jealousy is what's funny.
Well, you only come home once in a blue moon. I wouldn't be surprised if you're seeing other women.
You're being ridiculous.
And you've been impossible. Okay, go to the bar with your dear Ranbir to talk about trucks and video games. That's all you care about. We're one hell of a family, aren't we?
Just... Linda, please calm down.
Don't tell me what to do. You can drive your stupid truck straight to hell.
Wow.
Well, she sounds like fun, doesn't she? Obviously, there's trouble ahead here for Nathan. I mean, literally trouble ahead, almost went into that car. But yes, sounds like their relationship could be on the rocks. Bit of drama. Will it get resolved? Or will he meet someone new and fall in love? And realise he's been with the wrong woman all this time? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, as I was saying before, I was really interrupted by the phone call. This game is very fun. A lot of people criticise truck games on console, understandably so. But I have to say, this game, there's nothing fundamentally wrong with this game apart from one thing, and that is the AI. As you can see, like, there's the light screen, and the traffic is sitting still. Okay, starting to go now, but the pull off so slow. That's the most frustrating thing I find so far about this game. Other than that, the game is fun. I'm having a good time with it. Now, full disclosure, this is my first real go at a trucking game, to be fair, so I have no frame of reference. But, I mean, see, this is what I'm talking about this here. This is the annoying part. Why are they going so slow? That needs to be fixed. Everything else is fine. Everything else you can live with. But when you're stuck at junctions like that, and I'm not the first person to say this, I've seen videos where this is a major concern, but when you're stuck at junctions and things like that, and then the traffic starts going either just at a standstill or doesn't go fast, it just dilly-dallies, it takes you right out of it. But look at this. This is where we started out from. Look at the reflections on the windscreen. That's... oh Jesus! What the... why is he stopped in the middle of the fucking road, like? That's what I'm talking about right there. What is that? Now I've got a broken truck. It's probably going to pull to one side all the way to Valencia. I'm going to have to go get it fixed. Ah, you bastards. That's my biggest bugbear with this game. So far. I'm on chapter 5. Haven't encountered, I mean, this is going to jinx me now, haven't encountered any real bugs, no game breaking bugs. The biggest bug I've found, apart from that, is there was a truck that just crashed randomly once. Not into me, just crashed into the barrier in front of me, but it disappeared, so it wasn't really a nuisance. Well, not, yeah, this game's perfectly fine. Fun. Is it raining? I believe it may be, so as not... you hold... there we go. I think it's raining. There's no sound effects for rain. Is it raining? I'm gonna say it is. But it might not be. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's raining. There's some... looks like moisture in the window there, so we'll say yes, it's raining. Okay, so I'm down to 50% stamina. My diesel level's very good, so we're okay there. See, what's with the flashing lights ahead of me here in this truck? It looks like a police truck. What's the deal with that? Again, the traffic is going quite slow. Now we'll give it a bye ball in case it is just a red light or something. It is a junction in fairness, so yeah, we're not going to criticise that. That's fair enough. I will say this. Well, no one's behind me. I was going to say no one's pamping me, but then no one's behind me to pamp me. Now, I noticed in my last video, or a couple of videos ago, that this game does have damage. You can damage the cars. I saw that with my own two eyes. But as you can see, you have to face planting the wall, the barrier. The truck doesn't seem to have no cosmetic damage done to it, so that would be a nice touch if we could actually damage the trucks. And you can see damage. Now maybe I just haven't done enough damage to warrant seeing it. I don't know. Yeah, look at that. Look at those reflections, man. That's nice. So nice and cozy to be inside the cab when it's raining like this. It is like being inside a car when it's buckling down outside, and you know you've got the heat going and you're just nice and cozy inside it. Yeah, that's nice. Look at that. That's lovely graphics. Oh, didn't mean to put that on. My apologies. See, we're taking off quite slow, but I guess you would if you had a whole cargo load of TVs in the back. Again, we're stuck behind this truck. He's going quite slow with their flashing lights, so I think that's just a reflection of their paintwork. Maybe a bug in the game, maybe. I'm not sure. Again, going quite slow. Could I be risky here? And I don't know if I could, because nah, I've lost a lot of power here. It must be the damage. It says it doesn't say my engine's damaged, as you can see there in the dashboard. It's the real logo, so I'd imagine my the tires, the wheels damaged, not so much the engine or the chassis. I've got to deliver these by 10 o'clock. It's currently 1:15. I take it they meant 10 o'clock in the morning. There was no real AM or PM given, as far as I know. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, as I was saying before, these are, well, this series is my most viewed. That's not saying much, but it is my most viewed, so these guys must be enjoying these. And that's what I want this channel to be, because obviously to break through now, you can't just rely on playing the latest and greatest video games, because everyone's doing that. So you have to build a wee niche, and I've noticed that a lot of the niches are sim games. That's one way to break in now, because they have quite a following, but it's also still a niche. So I'm going to be concentrating on simulators and racers, platformers, shooters, anything that doesn't really have an in-depth story, because I tried doing this before. You'll see there's a whole Spider-Man 2 start to finish playlist, and to be honest with you, for me personally, when I'm streaming a game, if it's a story-based game, I feel like I can't get into it for myself. I feel like I always have to like perform, or you know, just have to entertain in some way, or just talk during the cutscenes, which takes me kind of out of the story. So I'm not really going to do many story-based games unless I've already played them and experienced it, because I felt like that put me off a little bit streaming. And also back then I was going on camera and you had to set everything up and you had to look decent. At least now with just a microphone it's far easier, and me and my girlfriend just had a baby there 7 months ago, so I haven't really picked the best time to come back into this, but it's a niche I want to scratch, and I do want to get back into it and see what happens. It's just a bit of fun, like I'm not expecting anything big to happen, but just fun to see where I can take it. So I'm going to try, and I've got a few things in the pipeline that I want to try. As a new dad, I want to maybe start talking about, one of the ideas is to start talking maybe about how it's not easy to juggle being a father, a new dad, and trying to keep your gaming hobby alive. And if you have a baby or you've had a baby, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, I've gone from playing games maybe 5 or 6 hours a day, maybe, well, less than that because I'd be working obviously, but certainly over the weekend I could play games for up to 10 hours. That's gone for now anyway. So I'd like to talk about that, and I'd also like to try some games that are basically aimed at children, to see what they're like, to see if they would be suitable for my daughter when she starts the game. I would like to do something like that. I'd like to go through them with, stream them or make videos on them and come at it from a parent's perspective. You know, not in a censorship way or is this okay, more in a like, is this game crap? Like, are they taking the piss with this game? Or would it something I would let my daughter play because it's good, it's accessible, something like that. So that's something in the pipeline that I'd like to try. Because I have to say, turn these wipers off. I have to say now, I cannot wait till she's old enough to start playing games. These wipers aren't turning off. There we go. So she's only 7 months coming, so I've got a wee while to go yet. But yeah, I just cannot wait till she's here with me playing games. See ya, buddy boy. So there's the discount mall. So we are in like a small town. It's a fire department, literally the fire department. And that looks like a little park, and there's a food shop. There's a B&B, little guest house. Valencia is on the sign. That's always good. When your location is on a sign, that means you're getting close. Sorry for rambling on there a wee bit about my personal life, and that's not really what you're here for. But why not? You know, this is a live stream. We're doing a wee trucking. We're going for a distance haul here, so why not? Why not talk about it? But just as I was saying, I digress really badly there. This is one of my most viewed series. So, what do you guys think of the game? If you played the game, are you interested in the game? I understand when it first came out there was a lot of bugs, and I saw a video not that long ago where someone was doing a comparison between the launch, what it was like at launch on the Xbox, and excuse me, what's currently like. And there's a lot of differences. Sorry about coughing there. I'm just getting over a really nasty cold. Well, it's more than just a cold. It was the big C, if you know what I'm saying. The one we can't mention. Ends in vid. I've had my third friggin' dose of that in the last 4 years, so getting over it. But it's left me with a bit of a cough, so forgive me for that. But yeah, if there's any games you guys want me to play or would be interested in seeing, leave a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment and I'll certainly look into it if I don't already have the game. I will admit I have a lot of games, a massive backlog of Steam games to get through because they're just constantly having sales and I'm constantly picking up stuff. And they're about to have a summer sale, starts in 2 days, and I get paid tomorrow night, so you can imagine I'm going to be buying a lot of stuff. Hopefully. I've got 100 games on my wish list, and I'm hoping at least 10% of them get discounted in the Summerfest sale. I believe it starts in 2 days. I see here, like, okay, I'm going over the same things like, but there the lights were green and these cars aren't moving. I'm going to try something risky here. But then as you can see, as if I get bogged down, because I take off initially quite fast, and then as I pull up, ah man, I crashed again. Oh my god, this is a disaster. This thing ain't moving, boys. Oh wait, we're good. Oh, I thought we were beached. Right, gotta be careful. Well, these are narrower streets. What was I saying? I just like get alongside the car and then my truck just loses power. I don't know if that's like a bug or what. I just don't know. There's not a discount mall. Look at that lighting effect. That looks like the gates of hell down there, doesn't it? Right, what's this signpost? See, it would be nice if this signpost had the distance, but it doesn't. I imagine we're getting quite close now. I'm happy this stream actually happened because, for whatever reason, I turned on the old Xbox Series X here and the picture started flickering, so I had to adjust and mess about with the HDMI cable. The only thing is, I've got the HDMI. Let's see if I can overtake now. I've got some speed built up. Yeah, see, I can do it here when I've built up the speed already. Can I come back in again? No, what the? Jesus, speed demon. He's made me look like a fool, like a jackass. Anyway, yes, I've got one of those HDMI. Not a splitter, but the switch. You know, you can plug 3 HDMI cables in and it goes into the same screen. So I had to mess about with that. It's a bit annoying. I thought I might not gonna be able to stream. I'm going through. Oh, it's an orange light. I'm sorry, that was an orange light. I think I got away with it. Yes, so I was like, please let this work. I don't want the screen to be flickering all the way through this. So far so good. It hasn't flickered once. Obviously you wouldn't be able to tell because you're watching it directly from the console. Yeah, I think we've arrived in Valencia. We have. So here we are. At our destination, to drop off the TVs, and it's currently, I think that says 6:30. Oh, well, that was cheeky. That was cheeky. But somehow I still managed to do it. Right, let's see if we can get a decent parking rating. Bring her in. 50, 60, 70, 80. 100%, boy! Right, so parking brake on. Engine turned off. Disconnected. Alright, so we gotta go to the thirsty bar, so we're not quite finished yet. Right, so we gotta... How far is this gonna be now? So we zoom! Right. Okay, so we're not going that far, we just gotta go up here past where we came from and down into, well, over into Clinton. That's where we're headed for. Now, can I just swing this around? Obviously, I'm gonna have to get this thing fixed at some point. Ah, that was tight, but I did it. I didn't do it. That was I thought I did it there for sure. So technology heaven, don't go to them. They're buying knockoff TVs. Is that a prostitute? Is that a prostitute? That looks like a prostitute. Alright, here we go. We're going to the bar. Ah, I got fined $200 for running the red light. Sorry, I was looking at the red light district, it seemed. Find a spot, sleep. So hopefully I think I'll be able to make it to the bar. We're doing some good speed now. I don't think it's that far away. I think we can make it. Obviously Linda's not going to be too happy, but the fucker. She's a fucking ball ache, by the sounds of it. So we're going to the bar. We're going to have some fun. Yep, there we go. Little Valley, Clinton and Franklin. We're going to Clinton. I just wish, again, I wish they had like... You fucking bastard, you! Right into the back of me, you son of a bitch. I just wish they had like distance markers on that, like Clinton 20 kilometers. Obviously it wouldn't be miles, it'd be kilometers because it's America. Come on, move! Yeah, that's like the fan that's in Robocop. That Clarence and the gang's in. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ, boy. It's a green light. Oh, here, that's new. So, it's new to me. If I press the L1, or sorry, the L trigger, not the L trigger, I'm talking about the L directional button, you know, the analog stick. If I push it down, I get these mirrors. Is that new, or did I just not realise that before? It's kind of a nice touch, though. See, this is still happening here, where the light just messes up whatever's happening here with the instruments and the dashboard. I don't know what that's meant to. Maybe it's meant to replicate like the change in the daytime. I don't know. It's weird. But look at that. That's actually gorgeous. But yeah, working mirrors if I do this. Now obviously the frame rate isn't the best, but that right car goes past, it goes past the mirrors. Those are working mirrors. That is a good touch. And you could argue they're actually better than the internal, like the mirrors on the truck itself, because as you can see, you have to really, that one's basically useless. I don't know what you're meant to do with that one. That one needs tilted more towards me. This one, it's too far forward. Like it's too far forward from the front of the truck, or backwards. So you have to really turn your head to look. You know, it should be right there. It should be right there. So I should be able to see it comfortably. And that one should be there, but it should be tilted more towards me. That is just another minor bugbear, because I know you can change these mirrors, so it's not a massive deal. Man, I've been rambling a lot in this video, haven't I? Talking a lot of shite. You may get used to it, I suppose, if you're gonna stick around. Right, so our destination is coming up here. We can see the end of the red line, which means that'll be us down here. What the fucking bastard? He just... So okay, now we have... Obviously, our rails are fucked because they're in the red. Our chassis has been... It looks like a chassis. I would say that's the chassis renew. The structural part of the truck is fucking damaged now too. So thanks for that, mate. You basically rammed into me. See, here we go. Again. I'm sat here at traffic lights. Now you wonder you're pumping me. Look at the front of your car. That's got physical damage. That's what I'm talking about. That's physical damage on the car. Yeah, I don't have any physical damage on the truck. Now I know the reason for that used to be back in the day is that for licensing you had to promise you wouldn't damage the vehicle you're trying to show off. I believe that's why like the first couple of Gran Turismos didn't have any damage in them. Oh, that could be more of a graphical thing. Like, see, again, you're just going to sit there until I take off, and then you're going to take off. Alright, so we're heading into here. Oh, look at that. What is going on? That's an adjustment for time. So, here we are. We're at the Thirsty Squid in Clinton. There we go. No, we gotta get accuracy. Thank you very much. Turn my truck off. There we go. We've reached the bar.
Remember ever seeing Rambir sad? It's like they gave him a bunch of shots of positivity serum at birth. I sometimes wonder what it was that he saw in me to accept me as a close friend. The fact that we grew up together probably helped. Before his family moved to Clinton, we were neighbors. They were renting a place in Buffalo. We had a few drinks and talked about the usual stuff. Rambir is still looking for work. Naturally, I planted the idea of him becoming a trucker. It could help him get back on his feet financially, and besides, he doesn't have a girl right now. He's in for a big surprise pretty soon.
What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? He doesn't have a girl right now. He's in for a big surprise pretty soon. What does that mean? What am I taking from that? That sounds kind of rapey. I think. Okay, but that's... Okay, well. That aside, that's another chapter complete. Indian Strand. So I got 70 experience points and $7,000, which we're going to need to use to fix the goddamn truck that got badly damaged. So that'll be the first thing we do in the next video. When we start chapter 6, I believe it's going to be chapter 6, we will have to go and fix my fucking truck that is currently damaged, and then see where else the game's going to take us. I knew I said I would show you all the chapters, but I can't because I don't want to go further ahead in this yet. So yeah, I'll maybe show you the chapters at the start of the next video. I'm not promising anything, but that is the end of this one. I will hit continue, and yeah, this is where we will leave it with the hitchhiker. Oh, very ominous, very 80s horror movie. The hitchhiker, the hitcher. So that's where we'll leave it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. I apologize for my rambling on. I apologize for coughing. I apologize for all that. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. Like I said, we're planning on going from start to finish in this game. We're currently playing other games. Please take a look at my playlist. There'll be more games added as time goes on, as I'm getting more used to the technology, as things are starting to open up and be accessible to me. I will certainly put more and more games on there. So just stick with the channel. Please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Please follow if you're watching on Twitch. Don't become a member. I'm not asking for that. Just follow and you'll get notifications when the channel, when the things go live. Thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully find you again in the next one. Bye for now.